Hello, Jacob here. So, believe it or not, I've ended up in Bulgaria. I hadn't heard of it until today, and I know you probably haven't either. But this is a crazy story how I got here. I went to a bar in Chelsea last night, and I was having champagne with a few investment bankers, and we thought it would get a little bit wild and decided to just recklessly point anywhere on the map. And I said to them, if you get heads on this coin, I'll buy all of us tickets, business class to that place, and we'll leave tonight. And it ended up happening. But the thing was, they wanted to stay and finish their champagne, and I said, well, I'll just meet you there then. And so I'm still waiting for them to turn up. It's been about 12 hours now. To be honest, I probably should have got their numbers or their email addresses. I've been waiting outside the hotel for ages now, and they're not here, but yeah, see what happens. I'm sure I've got a wicked weekend lined up. Jacob out. Hello, Jacob here. So before I came to Bulgaria, I actually thought it was the capital of Moscow, but it's a real place, and so far I've been really getting involved in the culture of the place. I've been to about 8 or 9 bars so far, and I've had an Aperol Spritz from each one, and I have to say, they make them here just as well as they do in Italy, which was a surprise to me actually, because their alphabet's a bit weird, but anyway, Jacob out. Hello, Jacob here. Hemingway daiquiri and a chili raspberry gin fizz. Both for me. I don't need anyone else. Hello, Jacob here. I know when you go to different countries, everyone's got their different ways, people do things differently. Fair enough. It'd be boring if everywhere was the same. But some things unanimously are wrong all over the world, and that's why I was shocked when I came to Bulgaria and realized they actually had stores for this. Pedophilia is wrong everywhere, and that's just the way things are. Bulgaria should be no different. Shame on you, Bulgaria. Hello, Jacob here. As all of my watchers will know, I'm a huge fan of history, and coming to Bulgaria has given me a little bit of a taste of a different side of history. You know, I didn't think they had history here, but they do, and it's not quite as much as Britain, but good amount. And believe it or not, they had Romans here, so our Romans managed to get pretty far. I thought they were just in England, but they managed to get here too, and probably loads of other places as well. So I'll let you know more about history when I find out. Jacob out. Hello, Jacob here. Just got my hire car, Bentley GT Continental. Shame I can't drive, but I've ordered a chauffeur. He'll be here in about 20 minutes, and then I can get on with exploring off the beaten track in Bulgaria. And I'll keep you updated. Jacob out. Hello, Jacob here. So I'm out hiking and I've had a lot of time to think. When I get back to England, I want to become a method actor. One of my all-time favourite heroes is Daniel Day-Lewis, and I could not believe it when he played Gary Oldman in Fifth Element, and that was one of the best acting performances I've ever seen. And I'm pretty sure, guaranteed, I could do something at least as good, if not far better than that, if I put my dedication to it as much as I dedicate to vlogging. And watch this space, because you might be seeing my name on the billboard sooner or later, but you might not know it was me, because I'm acting. Jacob out. Jacob here, standing outside a giant waterfall. Not as big as Viagra, but I've already done that one. Traveling is about ticking off ticks, and this one's now ticked. Time to move on to the next place. Jacob out. Hello, Jacob here. Just walking around a 5th century Byzantine basilica. And it's really impressive what the ancients used to build. And we can barely make stuff out of Byzantine now. So it makes it all the more miraculous that they managed to do it back then. Jacob out. Hello, Jacob here. So I'm about to go to a rural Bulgarian restaurant that on TripAdvisor is 11.11 out of 10. So it is quite literally off the scale how good it is. The only problem is, once I get down the road, I have to walk the whole way up. But it'll be completely worth it when I get to the end. Because when I get a selfie with that meal, everything pays off. Jacob out. Jacob here. I'm in a little bit of a shitty situation here. I've just had to run away from my chauffeur because I didn't have enough money to pay him. I'm in the middle of nowhere, as you can see. I've got nowhere to stay because all of the hotels here are only 3-star. I've only got about $4 left for the weekend, and I've already spotted the top in Sofia that I wanted to buy, so I've got to save my money for that. I've been trying to get hold of my father so he can forward over an extra $10 to my account so I can sort myself out, but I can't get through because there's no signal here. Basically, I really don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, and I'm kind of fucked, really. Anyway, Jacob out. Hello, Jacob here. I was a little bit worried earlier, but I managed to sort everything out. When I was walking around, I found a place with Wi-Fi and got hold of my father, and he forwarded over $10, paid for a hotel in Sofia, 5-star, paid for a new chauffeur to come within half an hour to pick me up. And I'm just waiting for him to turn up now. So, if everything goes to plan, I should arrive later on, maybe about 9 o'clock, have more than enough money to buy that top, so I might buy it in red and green, which I was worried about making that decision when I got there. So, everything's sorted. I don't know what I was worried about. I sometimes lose my head when I'm out traveling, but there was nothing to worry about. I always sort everything out. I've got a little brain like that, and I can get to the bottom of those situations if I put my mind to it. So, don't worry about me. Jacob out.